Good morning, all you beautiful trans people in my phone. Welcome to Trans in the AM. I'm your host, Aaron Green. Let's get into yesterday's news. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. We're only going to be covering one topic today, and that's the new developments in the WeSpa case. New discoveries about the alleged WeSpa offender have come to light, showing a pattern, a quote, criminalization of the intersections between houselessness, being trans, and being a sex worker, according to Mixed E. Anderson, a non-binary author and Oxford alum. They go on to say, quote, looking through her case record, it looks like there are a few important facts. 1. She's been houseless and transient most of her life. 2. She was repeatedly arrested for petty crimes. One of her 2002 convictions is that she built a fire too close to a road. 3. Her indecent exposure convictions, as far as I can tell, involve sex work or were part of the criminalization of her not having a home. 4. Most of her record is petty theft and one incident of tattooing a minor. Quick correction on this. This was actually the wrong charge. The real charge is for possession of a switchblade, not for tattooing a minor. Nothing to do with minors, and it's completely understandable that she wouldn't know that pleading no contest to indecent exposure charges to avoid serving time would mean she'd be on the sex offender registry. Megan's Law was still very new at that point. Megan's Law is a federal law, and an informal name for subsequent state laws requiring law enforcement authorities to make information available to the public regarding registered sex offenders. Alex Villanova, who heads the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department and is leading the charges against the accused trans woman, was recently repeating conspiracies about George Soros in the presence of elected bodies of government. Thanks to People City Council on Twitter for the footage.
Injustice, it's a front group for George Soros and Bay Area billionaires who are trying to defund or discredit legitimate crime survivors.
He also made statements intentionally misgendering the trans woman, despite her female status in the state of California. This lends credence to the idea that there might be bias in the way that this case is being handled by law enforcement. Available on the LASD website are a record of the accused charges, which vary in severity but show a pattern of being targeted as a sex worker. Details are not specified, so we're left guessing about the situation these incidents occurred in. A number of charges were dropped, so that leads me to wonder if the same won't happen again here, as I thought in my last WeSpa video. Finally, I wanted to plug a couple of other people that I thought were really helpful in disseminating a lot of this information. A big thank you to Jess and Zena of Trans Girl Therapist on YouTube. They have a really great video on this topic. I highly suggest you check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. And that will do it for this episode of Trans in the AM. Thank you all so much for coming out. Please leave a like and a comment to help support the channel. And as always, take care and stay unique.